everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, welcome to my channel and welcome to the Frugal and Fabulous family. I am so happy to have you all here today. In this video, I'm doing a collab with Dawn from Sensible Living with Money Mom. She's an amazing lady and I absolutely love her to death. And I'm so happy she invited me to do this collab with her today. And there's with 3 other channels, and I've had a chance to peek at all of them, except Snowflakes into Snowballs. I already knew from a little while ago, and she's another wonderful lady, and I love her too, and all her videos. And the other 2 are my Frugal Life and the Radical Riches. I will try to tag them down below, but if I'm not really sure how to do that, so if I can't tag them, I will write out the other channels so you can head on over to their channels and have a look as well. So today's tag is Unconventional Ways to Save Money. So I tried to do different ideas from Dawn on Sensible Living with Money Mom, and I hope you like them. So the first one, most people won't like them, and I mentioned them before, but switch everything you can from disposable to reusable. That goes from paper plates, everything in the kitchen that you normally would throw away, babies' diapers, even, pardon my language, but women's feminine products, and possibly even if you wanted to do like cloth toilet paper. But the less you get away from disposable, the more money you will save in the long run, and the more you are helping our beautiful world out. Number 2, another one people might cringe at, and it's not exactly what you hear, but I have don't flush the toilet as often. A lot of people use the toilet for garbage, like when they clip their nails and then they flush it, or they'll throw a tissue in the toilet and then flush it, or they'll find a little piece of garbage and they'll throw it in the toilet and flush it. I see this happening all of the time. Not only are you wasting water, and that garbage then goes into the water plant and it has to work extra hard to treat it, your bill is getting extra high because of all the flushes. You pay for every flush that you flush your toilet. And then also you can go as far as, if you're just going, that saying, if it's yellow, let it mellow, and if it's brown, flush it down. And that's number 2. Number 3, split costs. And what I mean by that is, for instance, me and my mom do this a lot with everything. With traveling, we'll split the hotel room, and then we'll split that cost. We're going to Cuba in November, so she actually helped. I have my daughter. I did pay for both of us, but she put it on her credit card and she got all these points. Anyway, she split her points so that I got to pay less. With groceries, if you can get a 50-pound bag of potatoes for like $20, you can split the cost and each pay $10, and then you can split the potatoes. It goes for all kinds of produce and all kinds of things that go on sale. And like if it's a bigger package, and sometimes the bigger packages are cheaper than each individual smaller ones, so we do that a lot as well, especially with produce. And there's even wine. We have done this in the past. I haven't purchased alcohol since July though, so I'm doing good. But to pour your own wine into your own bottles, it costed about $80 for 12 bottles. So then we would split it 6 and 6, and I would pay $40 and my mom would pay $40, which is an amazing deal for 6 bottles of wine, because you can't get any wine cheaper than $10 here after taxes. So yeah, so that's number 3. Number 4 is ask people you know. And by this I mean you can ask people you know to share their things, or ask people you know if you need something that you actually want. For instance, I was looking for this yard game outside and my husband's family had one, and I had mentioned, I was like, what do you call that game, and where do you find it? Because I've been looking everywhere and I can't seem to find it. Anyway, they told me that they had an extra one, and so they gave it. Oh, it's falling out. Sorry, my hair. Anyway, and I've gotten a free kettle that way. I've gotten tons of vegetables and fruits that way. I've gotten shells, pepper, baking powder, like countless things that way, and children's clothes, childcare, you name it, I've pretty much gotten it, and like all kinds of stuff. Anyway, number 5 is look at the free classifieds. So it goes for regular newspaper. We got the website FreeCycle, Garage Sale, Craigslist, Kijiji, and anywhere that they have a free advertisements. I got a Barbie house for my daughter, a wooden one, for free that way. I've also gotten, that's the one that stands out, but I have gotten a few things that way as well. Number 6. Oh, and I also do that too. I post things for free, like I've done printers, like a computer, and all kinds of stuff that I just didn't want. I put it for free, and they have to come and pick it up. And number 6, sign up for free samples. I do this a lot, and some of the ones that I will use, mostly the food ones I will use, or I give them away. And sometimes I make little gift baskets for gifts, for whether it's Christmas or a birthday or something. I've gotten everything from health and beauty to pet food to spices to kids stuff. Like, there's so many different kinds of samples. Just type in free samples. I know in Canada it's might work a little bit different than the US, but basically just look for free samples. Number 7, this one is going to sound the easiest, but I think it's actually the hardest, and that's just stop spending money. And it sounds easy, but it is really hard. This is my no spend month, and it's only day 6, and I'm struggling a bit because we just got our flyers in the mail, and I'm been looking at them, and there's so many great deals, but I'm not going to spend any money. And just stopping yourself from buying something, even if it's the most amazing deal you've ever seen. If you already have something, then you don't really need that deal. Like, there's some potatoes in there for an amazing price, but I already have a brand new pack of potatoes in my basement, and I don't need any more. So that one is, I think, the biggest one. You see a beautiful lip gloss that you might like, but you already have 5 different lip glosses that need to get used up. You don't really need it. Number 8 is kind of an interesting one. It's foraging. I've gotten apples, choke cherries, hazelnuts, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and even home decor from doing that. So it's definitely worth it to look around where you live. Even in the city, you can find things. Like, you just have to look. There's plenty of trees out there that are growing in the cities, and some of them actually grow those little tiny crab apples. And you can make so many things like jelly and juice and stuff like that from those crab apples. You just have to look. But be careful and make sure you know what you're getting before you eat it. That's the only thing. But yeah, foraging and finding things that are just free from nature is a great way to save money. And that is my list for today. I hope you all enjoy this video, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Hope you have a wonderful and fabulous day. Bye!